Hello, assalamu alaikum, and welcome to my live stream. And right now, I'm talking about that in my another live. So, Nero is my another live. So, welcome to my live stream, my all lovely friend, my all sweetest visit, and my lovely friend. Welcome to my live stream. Okay, so now I'm talking about that Nero. So GetX Nero Chain Nero Launch Nero Ecosystem Week featuring HODLER AIRDROP LAUNCHPOOL CANDYDROP and Simple Earn events. So get well list Nero for spot trading on July 28, 2025 at 7 UTC to reward our users. HODLER AIRDROP LaunchPool CandyDrop and Simple Earn events will Nero chain Nero according to the timeline below. Join now and experience it. So HODLER AIRDROP get will list Nero chain Nero and offer a limited time HODLER AIRDROP. Users holding at least 1 GD can share 5 million Nero token for free. So now I apply now. Already click this apply now and join now this, okay? And launch pool get will launch the 219 launch pool Nero chain. Nero user can stake BTC Nero to earn 40 million Nero reward are distributed hourly, and VIPs enjoy up to 500% staking cap boost. Event starts July 28, 2025 at 12 August 11, 2025 at 12 UTC, and this join now. And then CandyDrop gets airdrop rewards platform has teamed up with Nero chain Nero for an ecosystem week event launch of CandyDrop 58th CandyDrop X Nero chain Nero trade to share in a 20 million Nero super airdrop. The event runs from July 28, 2025 7 to August 7, 2025 8 UTC. So join now. I already joined this link. And then Simple Earn. So Get Simple Earn will launch a Nero 7 fixed team product on July 28, 2025, offering a 500% APR. Only 100 million Nero available. One come first serve, okay? And also join now. Click. So project introduction. So Nero, a modular app-centric layer 1 blockchain. Nero is an EVM compatible modular layer 1 chain built for developers and businesses. It features Nero is an EVM compatible modular layer 1 chain built for developers and business. It features native account abstraction ERC4337 and a flexible paymaster system enabling gas payment in any token and sponsored or fully gasless transaction. docs.nerochain.io. So backed by top tier institutional players like NTT Digital and CoinTrade. Since its testnet launch, Nero empowers DApp to capture fees, customizes gas logic, and delivers seamless Web2 style user experience. So nerochain.io, docs.nerochain.io. Its unique block space 2.0 architecture separates execution, settlement, and data availability. It has also been optimized for performance, developer control, and sustainable token economics. Docs.net nerochain.io. So notes. There may be differences between the original content in English and any translated versions. Please refer to the original English version for the most accurate information in case any differences arise. So now I'm going to get Launchpool airdrop. Okay. Increase within the individual participant cap the more GT you have, the more airdrop you will receive. And then okay, then Launchpool, and then simple earn all over this ad, everyone. You will also see that. So now I'm going to official website, and then I'm talking about that white paper. So first of all, I'm talking about that official website, NERO official website. So fully modular architecture or rapid adoption and performance. So any token, pay gas with any token. So now enjoy similar gas free payments using any tokens or stable coins of your choice. Boost your token liquidity with an conversions and flexibility of our paymaster. Easily integrate thought our API. Start building. Okay. And then number one, dimensional fees, the illusion of choice. Fees often appear flexible but bind blockchain was limited capabilities restricting to choice and functionality. And then limited token utility. So zero sum agreement between DEP and blockchain dependent on blockchain engineers for token integration. So then no price discovery. एंड ऑलरेडी मेरे लाइफ पे बहुत सारे बंदे ज्वाइन हो गया है. मैं थोड़ा नाम भी पढ़ लेती हूँ. मेरे लाइफ पे ज्वाइन हुआ स्माइल 1 2 3 4, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग माई लाइव स्ट्रीम. एंड देन जरिया 1 1, थैंक यू सो मच. लुबाबा 366, थैंक यू सो मच. विशाल जी, थैंक यू सो मच. इवान खान, थैंक यू सो मच. मार्केट लेडी, थैंक यू सो मच. कैरी ऑन बॉय, वीडियो, नो टाइम, गेट यूजर, फॉक्स, युंग जू, then CS Tong Yung, and Seki Parvez Hussein, okay. Seki Parvez Hussein, Hussein, okay. I'm really sorry. And could be Perry 1122, Yang Ju, and many more gate users, and Perry 1122, okay, and many more gate users. So everyone, thank you so much for supporting me, or thanks a lot for coming my live stream. So now I'm talking about that NERO project, okay. So stay in my live stream at least 10 minutes, okay, at least 10 to 15 minutes at least. And also comment, follow or share. You must be reward from get.io, so don't miss that opportunity. So please follow, share and like and comment, and also 10 to 15 minutes. So limited token utility, zero sum agreement between DEP and block. Okay, already I read this. So no price discovery. So unsustainable pricing set by token usage, limited broader token adoption and controlled by a few players. And then security risks, lack of revenue and token circulation poses long-term threat to network security. So block space 2.0, we focus on the providing modularity at the application layer. And then flexibility, always the use of any token as gas with adaptable rules, empowering users with choice and enhancing transaction efficiency. Customization, easily tailor your blockchain setup with paymaster tools, optimizing configurations to align with your specific operational needs. So then optimization, so consignment box page and revenue sharing create an incentive aligned ecosystem, enhancing performance while minimizing volatility. So then utility, NERO unlock new revenue stream for DEP and establish transparent, fair pricing, thought dynamic user and market interaction, reducing dependency on fixed grants. So then start building on NERO. Your user, your rules. NeuroChain empowers dev builders to create sustainable businesses models that cater to diverse user needs. Our innovative fee management solution boosts token circulation, ensuring a thriving and balanced ecosystem for all. So, in inclus- inclusivity within the token ecosystem, support your sustainable business model and visibility thought token uses volume. All over this here, everyone. And then Nero ports your token the fast. Unlock the full potential of your token with Nero Paymaster technology, which optimize gas fees and allows users to pay directly with token. Nero reduces transaction cost and enhances your ecosystem efficiency, boosting tokens utility and securing long-term growth. So then how it work? Paymaster API gain full control to set the best fee pricing, boosting growth will maintaining the security budget, and then modular architecture. So Nero operates the execution layer, offering application flexibility for easy integration and scalability. Unlike others focus on data availability, Nero enhanced control, providing clear advantage over monolithic blockchain. So then EVM compatibility. Ecosystem B source chain stick and Kekai. Then Nero chain pass entity digital. So Nero chain will officially launch its TGA with ITS native token listen on Bitgate, Gate and Maxi. So NeuroChain AI on Web3 on US announced strategic partnership to redefine Web3 lifestyle and entertainment. And then May 13, 2025, Entity Digital joins and validator for NeuroChain. And March 21, 2025, NeuroChain announced partnership with Hyperlane and to enhance blockchain interoperability. So now I'm going to white paper. I read this. So this is our right. Okay. Okay. ये क्या है? Just wait. Okay, so this is our official white paper, Nero white paper. I'm Manala Join Hoi Market Lady. I just went to get some Shuhagi 111 and many more get user and wholesale Mustaq 280, Anika 333 and Skyfall, Little King the Polly, all my lovely dearest friend. Thank you so much for supporting me out. Also, thanks for coming my live stream. So now this is our Nero official white paper. So welcome to the NeuroChain docs. Welcome to the definitive reference for all thing NeuroChain technology ecosystem and development. Whether you are developer building applications and operator running nodes, a richer exploring the architecture, or just getting started with blockchain, the documentation will help you understand and leverage NeuroChain unique features. So Katy Patty, hello dear friend, Katy Patty, hello, welcome to my live stream. I'm really surprised to see you in my live stream. Really surprising. Katy Betty, how are you? I'm good. And what's about you, Katy Betty? And have a good live stream. Thank you so much, Katy Betty. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My sweet and my lovely friend, Katy Betty. Okay, so now builder journeys. Developers build depth with unique narrow features, and chain and node operators deploy and maintain narrow chain network and validator nodes. So recharges and developers explore technical architecture innovation and protocol details. So then, quick start guide, developer tools, understand narrow chain unique features, developer cookbook, practical recipes for building on narrow chain and frequent common challenges and their solution. So now popular development guides and Katy Perry mine. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Katy Betty, thanks a lot for coming my live stream. I'm really good to see you in my live stream, my sweet friend. Okay, so deploy fast contact and deploy a smart contact on narrow chain, and then build your fast depth. Create a depth with narrow wallet and low level building from scratch. So then account abstraction technologies. User on SDK. Create and send user operation with our JavaScript SDK and AA wallet integration. Implement smart contact wallet in your application, and then AA platform manage guest sponsorship policies with payment strategies, and then essential tools. Nero fake faucet get testnet token to start building, and Nero Explorer explore blocks transaction and accounts. So access paymaster manage gas fees for your users and technical resources all over this area, everyone. So now দিতে কইছে কি 20 টাকা দিতে কইছে কেডা টাকা আমার কাছে আছে কি নাই দেখতে হইব okay and Katy Betty, you're welcome. Thanks a lot, Katy Betty. Thanks a lot. Okay. So now about narrow chain. So build as a modular blockchain, narrow chain stresses providing value to application over infrastructure level storage. Narrow chain change traditional blockchain economics by letting depth gather and share transaction value, therefore ensuring that the success of an application benefit its developers and user instead of just the underlying network. With its complete EVM compatibility and high performance setting layer, Nero offers amazing scalability and flexibility, including native action, abstraction, paymaster driven guest sponsorship, and current technologies like Blockspace 2.0, which provide developers with a flawless experiences. Okay, it's really okay. So now NeuroChain what, why, and how for developers. Okay. So now what is NeuroChain? Fundamentally scalable, flexible, and with enhanced user experience in mind. NERO-chain is a layer 1 modular blockchain fit for developers. NERO-chain distinguishes itself by native account abstraction AA and Paymaster with an API platform for easy configuration, which helps developers create new and frictionless experiences for users while having more for their application value generated back for themselves. Developers find NERO-chain attractive due to its essential characteristics. Okay, so now the native account abstraction built is support for ERC 4337 removes the need for any conscious layer modification. So then, Paymaster system allows debt to let users pay with ERC20 tokens or sponsor gas codes entirely with a Paymaster platform to configure all of this on the fly. And then docs page 2.0 by means of better transaction processing and fee distribution, leveraging an effective revenue sharing system. Blocks page 2.0 guarantees effective use of network resources and then complete EVM capability. No learning config or migration using familiar tools such as Solidity, Harded, Remix, and other popular programming environment create and use smart contract. So then, why build on NERO-chain? With a fresh preservative on blockchain technology, NERO-chain prioritizes application over infrastructure level value extraction. Application that capture their true value. Gas the native currency on the chain ensures that the blockchain reaps the maximum benefit from every transaction. This leads to a system in which apps generate value with the underlying network extracting the majority of it. So then, the NERO-chain introduces an economic framework that allows apps to participate in the network success, a concept that many find upsetting. Developers may keep and share value in ways that directly benefit their users and ecosystems, therefore negating negating the need to turn transaction value over to the chain itself, thus creating sustainable demand and income for their systems. Developers may improve the token value by allowing gas payment using ERC20 token. By result means something special if your project drives activity, so will your tokens, but with significantly more value potential. Okay, and then figure 1 simulation of developer token performance okay, compared with other chains. Okay, the seamless user experiences. Okay, user interaction intricacy has been one of the main obstacles on to blockchain acceptance. NERO-chain addresses this way. So gasless transaction, depending on how the application developers enabling the types of payment, user can interact with dApp without owning the native token or do not having token at all. So smart contract wallet, enhanced security and recovery option compared to EOAS. We can enable social login and much more thought account abstraction. So then bundled transaction, a single transaction can execute multiple actions. So then this means your application have the tools that can onboard user who have never interacted with blockchain before, removing the friction that has historically limited Web3 adoption. So now, how get start with narrow chain? With narrow chain AVM compatibility and develop friendly tools, starting with its development, it's simple. Number one, set up your environment. Use no tools like HardDat, Remix, or Truffle for contact development. Number two, access the testnet. Connect to NeuroChain testnet for development and testing access the maintain to deploy it is production. Number three, integrate account abstraction. Ask the user OP SDK to implement AA features and connect with the Paymaster API. And Shining Moon, good. Thank you so much, Shining Moon, for coming my live stream. Thank you so much, Shining Moon. कैसे हो आप? बहुत दिनों के बाद मैं आप देखा हूँ मेरे लाइफ के अंदर, बहुत दिनों के बाद. Long time later, I'm seeing you in my live stream. Really. So now, number 4, leverage the Paymaster enable flexible cash payment option for your users. We will explore more in the sections value the main characteristics, architecture, and detail in instruction to let you create your first app on NeuroChain. So then key features of developers. These sections provide us a high level overview of NeuroChain key features that make it an ideal platform for developers. Knowing this characteristics will enable you to fully use NeuroChain for developing your apps. Shining Moon, mine, fine. About you? Alhamdulillah, I'm also fine and good. आपका लाइव कैसे चल रही है? ठीक ठाक चल रही है क्या? और एक नया प्रोजेक्ट लॉन्च हुआ है, मुझे मालूम नहीं है ये भी आपको मिला कि नहीं, डब्लू नाम से लेकर, और जो भी हो. सो कैसा चल रही है आपका दिन, काल, समय? ओके, लॉन्ग टाइम लेटर, बहुत दिनों के बाद देखा हो ना, इसलिए पूछा हूँ. डोंट माइंड. सो नेटिव अकाउंट एब्स्ट्रैक्शन यूजिंग ए नेटिव ERC 4337 अकाउंट एब्स्ट्रैक्शन implementation. NeuroChain provides developers with advanced them contract better user experiences, smart contract wallets. So unlike traditional externally owned account, EOAS contact wallet on NeuroChain provide. So then programmable authorization. So now, programmable authorization implement any verification logic for transaction approval, multi-signature support, require multiple signatures for transaction authorization, social recovery, enable account recovery thought trusted friends or service, and section keys implement limited user key for specific application or time period, and then user operation and bundlers. So at the core of account abstraction is the user operation object. Paymaster system. So the Paymaster is a core component that enables flexible gas payment mechanism, and the double A platform gives the developers an easy to use way to configure everything on the fly. Payment options: sponsored transaction, free, Developers carefully cover gas cost for users. ERC20 token payments. User can pay gas fees using supported ERC20 tokens instance of NERO. And then pre-fund post-fund model choose between upfront payments or after execution settlement. All over this here everyone, you also see that. And thank you so much everyone for coming my live stream, my all lovely and sweetest friend. Thank you so much my all friend for coming my live stream. You can ask me any question, feel free, you can ask me any question. And also this project for information, you can ask me any question, I explanation and answer your all question. Okay. 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 So then integration benefit. So integration benefit token utility. Increase your tokens utility by enabling it for gas payments. User experience remove the need for users to own NERO tokens to interact with your debt. Okay. And then flexible pricing models, implementation subscription model, fees trial on pre-action pricing, and then block page 2.0. So regarding fees, conventional blockchain systems handle every transaction the same. With page 2.0 breakthrough approach to controlling transaction cost and resources, narrow chain transform that, guaranteeing flexibility, efficiency, and justice. Unique UX with smarter fees. Custom price model. Developers may create unique price model for their particular demand, therefore matching expenses with those of their consumers. Fee sharing. Should we debt create transaction, users and developers stand to gain from a split of the network fees. And then stable pricing. Narrow approach seek a more predictable charge structure than will flexion in conventional gas prices. So then now better use of resources. So bundled transaction, consider it is carpooling for transaction. NERO arranges them to save underweighted expenses like an express lane on a freeway. Urgent transactions are handled faster in priority lanes. Effective resource allocation helps. So now, ছবিটা দিছে না এই ছবিটা নিয়ে পোস্ট করবা আর করবা আপলোড করতে So now with blogs page 2.0 NERO chain is শোনো টাইম দেখা 10 মিনিট 15 মিনিট লেগে যাবে টাইম দেখা মোবাইল লয়ে যা So like an experienced land on air freeway urgent transaction are handled faster and priority lenses effective resources allocation helps developers better estimate the processing power a software requires therefore listening surprises. So with blocks page 2.0 NERO chain is creating smarter more sustainable and better for everyone rather than only lowering cost. So status queue block is page 1.0 fixed gas fee volatility. Rigging gas fee structures lead to unpredictable and unaffordable cost for users and developers. And then NERO chain blocks page 2.0 flexibility customization optimization allows using any token for gas with customizable rules and market driven price discovery consignment blocks page and revenue sharing alike the incentives across the ecosystem will dampening volatility. So then the architecture of a damped understanding NERO chain architecture helps us see how its unique features can be leveraged to build innovative application with new user experiences. The overview explains how the various components work together to enable account structure paymaster functionality and other key capabilities. And then multiple component working cohesively within the distributed application type architecture ensure robust secure and efficient blockchain operation. Each component is explained in detail value. So then key component and transaction flow user and authentication layer 1. Okay, so the basis of NERO chain's user experience is a flexible authentication mechanism that fits Web3 users as well as beginner alike. Thought an AA wallet, a smart contract wallet supporting many simulations, authentication techniques. The user interact with blockchain functionalities unlike conventional wallets that depend only one private key. NERO chain's AA wallets may be accessible using recognizable third-party wallet like MetaMask practical Web2 authentication mechanisms such as Google or Twitter login and even conventional password-based security will keeping security and optionality for expert users. This adaptability eliminates a major obstacle of enhance for ordinary consumers. For both owning the same on-chain identity and assets, a person may set up in AA wallet on their phone by social login but also connect to MetaMask on their PC. So then application component. The application layer serves as the bridge between users and the blockchain featuring several integrated components. The wallet SDK can be the same used in any other Web3 application, handling all the difficult queries of transaction building and submission. It serves as the interface between AA wallet and decentralized app. It will let you get your AA wallet from the AA wallet factory deployed in NERO chain. Decentralized application built on NERO chain can use this architecture to provide seamless front-end infrastructure. Your application connect with the wallet SDK, provide consumers with a flawless experience whether you are developing a DIX, NFT marketplace or gaming platform. The developers SDK, in your case our user of SDK, provides developers with the tools needed in integrate account abstraction features into their application. It covers techniques for building user operation listing with the endpoint connect and user paymasters by lettering debt seek gas sponsorship or alternate payment option. The paymaster API helps to create gas abstraction. Your application may search the paymaster API when a user start a transaction to build sustainable payment choice and includes the required information in the user operation backed infrastructure. Behind the user facing components lies a robust infrastructure that powers narrow chain unique capabilities. So the AA platform serves as a control central for developers, providing a dashboard to configure paymaster settings, monitor queues, and track usage. Thought this platform developers can define which tokens are accepted for gas payment, set spending limits, and configure other parameters that govern how users interact with their debt. For token-based gas payment, this price services handles the critical function of determining exchange rates between ERC20 tokens and gas cost. This ensures users pay a fair amount when using token instead of the native narrow currency for gas. So all over this here everyone. So please connect with myself in my live stream and you can ask me any question. Okay, so thanks a lot. You are watching my live and I'm your mastermind and commenting here. Stay with my live stream for my all lovely and sweetest friend. Okay, so everyone, thanks a lot for coming my live stream and you can ask me any question. My all lovely friend, you can ask me any question. I will try my best for your question. So okay, and now user operation contraction pass. Okay, and then transaction submission pass. So and then execution pass. The final stage occurs when the bundle has collected thought operation or reach a time threshold. The bundle creates a transaction calling the entry point connect with a batch of user operation. The entry point processes each operation sequentially. For each operation, the entry point verifies the signature check that gas requirements are met either thought the user's wallet balance or by a paymaster, and the calls the user contact account to execute the actual transaction logic. If a paymaster is involved, it handles the gas payment according to the configured strategy. This multi-step process happens transparently to the end user, who simply says their transaction being processed and eventually confirmed, similar to a traditional transaction but with enhanced flexibility and potentially lower cost. So administrative components. Behind the scene, developers maintain control over their guest sponsorship policies thought the AA platform. Here they can configure payment strategies, set daily quotas, and monitor usage patterns. This administrative layer ensures that guest sponsorship remains economically viable for developers while providing a superior user experience. Okay. Then paymaster payment types and user experience. The paymaster system is one of NERO most innovative features, enabling flexible gas payment mechanism that dramatically improve user experience. Let's explore the different payment types and their application. Okay. And then type 0, type O, developer sponsored gas free. All over this here everyone. Type 1, prepay with ERC20 tokens. Type 2, post pay with ERC20 tokens. Then building advanced application. Okay, so the NERO chain architecture enables developers to create application with capabilities that weren't previously possible or practical. Here are some examples of what you can build. Token-centric ecosystem. By allowing users to pay gas with your application tokens, you can create a closed ecosystem where users never need to leave your token economy. This increases the utility and demand for your token while simplifying the user experiences. Okay, so my all lovely and sweetest friend, thank you so much for coming my live stream. जो बंदे मेरा लाइव पे ज्वाइन हुआ है सभी को बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है मेरा लाइव पर आने के लिए. सो कोई भी क्वेश्चन आपके मन में है तो फिर ज़रूर मुझे बता देना. मैं आपको हर क्वेश्चन का आंसर मैं देने की कोशिश भी करूँगा. ओके, मेरा साथ देना. और कोई भी सवाल आपके मन में आती है तो फिर मुझे बता देना. मैं आपको हर क्वेश्चन का आंसर देने की मैं ज़रूर कोशिश करूँगा. इसीलिए मैं बार बार ये रिपीट करके कह रही हूँ. एंड देन token centric ecosystems and frictionless onboardings, bundle transaction, then enhanced security features, social recovery systems, subscription models, all over this at everyone. An overview. Since the introduction of Bitcoin blockchain technology and the concept of decentralization have progressively gained popularity, Ethereum with its smart contract opened the door to nearly limitless application for distributed ledger technology. Early blockchain technology primarily addressed concerns related to security and decentralization, embracing the realization of trust issue. As the demand for transaction processing capacity surged, Solana and other permissionless blockchain process solution to scale processing performance to tens of thousands of TPS. Nevertheless, all over this here everyone, you also see that. Okay, All over this, everyone. The account abstraction solution of the Ethereum community and elevated the mentioned issue above the some extent but not to somewhat thought native manner. Additionally, there is correctly a lack of fee sharing mechanism which are widely used within decentralized communities. A attack application and foster ecosystem economic alignment all over this area. Everyone, you will see that मेरा लाइफ पे ज्वाइन हुआ है ऑक्स हिकारी स्काईफॉल many more get user mim tiazo 786 and many more get user and fresh hype. Thank you so much everyone for coming my live stream. Thank you so much. So now and today I'm talking about that NERO chain. Okay, and utilizing native account abstraction for a Web2 like user experience. Blockspace 2.0 implementing a multi-dimensional gas fee economy with transaction fee redistribution across the ecosystem depth. So employing a pipeline optimized BFT consensus mechanism ensuring high throughput decentralization, security and fast transaction confirmation, ensuring full compatibility with Ethereum protocol and EVM, facilitating seamless application migration within the ecosystem. And then layers, flexibility and scalability are the primary considerations in NERO architecture design. In terms of flexibility, NERO introduces the access layer to handle user interaction with the blockchain, providing more choice in terms of case signatures and tokens uses for fees. Regarding scalability, NERO has deeply researched in blockchain dilemma of decentralization, security and scalability that no correct blockchain system can simultaneously achieve. We address the trilemma by splitting the traditional monolithic architecture into three layers: the execution layer, settlement layer and data availability layer. Therefore, the overall architecture can be okay. So all about this here everyone. And then access layer, native account abstraction. The access layer with native account abstraction function as the gateway for user to engage with the blockchain network. This layer flexibilities various user activities including account creation, transaction syncing and smart contract interaction by abstracting the intricacies of blockchain protocol. It simplifies user interaction while upholding security measures. Native account abstraction enables users to manage their account and transaction seamlessly, offering flexibility in key management and transaction processing. This layer ensures a smooth and user-friendly experience, enhancing accessibility and usability within the blockchain environment. So then, additionally, to access layer decouples user access from the core blockchain like the shell component in computer operating system. This separation facilitated future updates and upgrade to access technologies. So then settlement layer, high performance EVM compatible chain. The execution layer is key to NERO scalability. NERO is optimized by transferring resources, incentives, transaction processing from the on-chain environment to the off-chain, while retaining the on-chain focus on result validation, dividing the transaction process into two passes. Initially, a multitude of transactions are executed off-chain and subsequently combined, then they are collectively submitted to the main chain for validation. The original transaction data is compressed and stored on chain. This approach minimizes the volume of data transmitted to the main chain, thereby facilitating faster and more cost effective transaction. So then full Ethereum compatibility. NERO believes that Ethereum is the industry standard for blockchain application development to attract more high quality dev projects and developers to join the NERO ecosystem. NERO has implemented the full Ethereum protocol in the settlement layer. NERO not only has full compatibility with EVM but also keeps up with the latest EIP so that developers can directly deploy the existing dApps on Ethereum to NERO. On the other hand, all the development tools developed on Ethereum, including Wallet, Solidity, Remix, Truffle, and Hearted, Heart, Hearted, can also be directly used on NERO chain. Besides, NERO is also compatible with almost all of the RPC interface of Ethereum, so developers can switch to NERO's application development at no cost and get the rewards for NERO's ecosystem development. So then data availability layer, storage scalability. So in order to conserve valuable storage capacity within the settlement layer, NERO designed the data availability layer to offer dependable on-chain storage. For rollup, this eliminated the reliance on external storage protocols for the original transaction data associated. Oh, sorry. Okay, so all over this here, everyone. So जो बंदे मेरा लाइव पे ज्वाइन हुए सभी को बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मेरा लाइव पर आने के लिए, और बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया दिल से मैं कह रही हूँ, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है. So consonants and then random number generation. So random number generation, considering the security of random selection above the generation of random numbers must occur thought a decentralized seems. Additionally, it's imperative that the dark random numbers are variable, okay, and that consistency the ensures across all nodes. Okay, and then pipeline consensus all over this here, and data availability all over this here, model and assumption DA. Okay, then okay, all over this here, random stempling all over this, everyone. You also see that I already I'm closing my live stream. Okay, finishing my live stream. समय तो हो चुकी है जाने का. Okay. And then fraud proof. Okay. All over this here, everyone. Native account abstraction support. Okay, and then key components. Okay, flexible guest mechanism. All over this here, everyone. MPC TSS technology integration, fee sharing mechanism in ecosystem. All over this here, everyone. Reference number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, almost 16. And then developer tools and account abstraction, developer tools, user op stick, SDK, paymaster API, paymaster platform, Nero wallet coming soon. And then high level paymaster API introduction. Okay, all over this area, everyone. Then core method, all over this area, everyone. Then payment types, all over this area, error handling and best practices. Then overview, then installation and basis, working with AA wallet, then creating user operation, and then paymaster integration, and then sending user operation, advanced usage, error handling, base pricing, overview, all over this, everyone. So then I'm closing my live stream. Okay, so then I read the front page and then closing my live stream. So get X Nero chain Nero launch Nero ecosystem week featuring HODLER AIRDROP LAUNCHPOOL CANDYDROP and simple art event. So get will list Nero for spot trading on July 28, 2025 at 7 UTC to reward our users. HODLER AIRDROP LAUNCHPOOL CANDYDROP and simple art event will Nero chain Nero according to the timeline below. Join now and experience it. HODLER AIRDROP get will list Nero chain Nero and offering limited time HODLER AIRDROP user holding at least 1 GD can share 5 million Nero tokens for free. This is really amazing. And then LaunchPool get will launch the 290 LaunchPool and Nero chain Nero user can stake BTC Nero to earn. Okay, all over this year CandyDrop simple earn. So product introduction. Okay, so now I check in my time. Okay, so Nero modular app centric layer 1 blockchain. Nero is a EVM compatible modular layer 1 chain built for developers and businesses. It feature native account abstraction ERC 4337 and flexible paymaster system enabling gas payment in any token and sponsored or fully gasless transaction. Docs to nerochain.io backed by top tier institutional players like Entity Digital and CoinTrade. Since its testnet launch, user experience nerochain.io docs nerochain.io. Its unique blocks space 2.0 structure is separate execution, settlement and data availability. It has also been optimized for performance, developers control and sustainable token economics. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much for supporting me, or thank you so much stay in my live stream. So right now I close in my live stream, everyone. Goodbye and see you again in my next project and next live. Allah Hafiz and Assalamu alaikum.